All right. Welcome, welcome. Today, we're playing more Phasmo so that I can yelp more. Apparently, that's a feeling. Looks like the daily tasks from yesterday are still here. Must reset. Yeah, reset soon. That explains. And we got to level 5, so our gear is still kind of awful. Next thing, I think level 7, right? Yeah, then you get the parabolic microphone. So that's roughly where we're at. We, I think, are on the farmhouse, I want to say. Hi, Clee. Welcome back. Started a little late today. Had to get dinner made. I got sidetracked and ended up doing that a little late. So it all ran a little late, you know. Oh, I almost had it. Wow. I'm so good at being bad. Okay, that was just awful. You thought you were late? Nope, right on time. I'm the one who's late today. Wow, I'm bad at the ring toss. All right. No, we've run out of breath running in the hideout. That's great. All right, so let's see. What are we doing? Single player. Yeah, in the Grafton farmhouse. Excellent. Right, I need to grab a camera. Like so. Alright, just double checking that everything is as it should be. Alright, great. Start her up.
Alright, we're here. Take a look at the equipment and prepare accordingly before starting the investigation. Whoever was here must have summoned the ghost with a cursed object. Investigate it, but be careful. We don't know what it's capable of.
Okay, cursed object of some kind. That was my day. My day was pretty chill. Pretty uneventful. What did I do today? That's a great question. I edited down some shorts from yesterday. So there's that. Wasn't like completely unproductive. What else did I do? I had to look into a new source for my music. You know, for the background music that I play when we do the more like yappy stuff. So I keep getting copyright strikes from the one that I'm using now, even though I did the thing they told me to do. To not get those, and I'm tired of disputing them. It's annoying. Really don't want to deal with that. Who's being haunted as such? Let's see. Yeah, I think we'll start with the thermometer. Let the haunting begin, I suppose. Looks like it's plenty warm in here. light switches over here. Sorry about that. Oh. Oh, no, okay. Temperatures are staying low. You have somehow rolled up authoritarian, collectivist, progressive cat girls. Oh, okay. That's quite the thing you got going there. Yeah. Not that cold. Oh. When I was standing here, it started to go down again. Okay, it's going down here. But how low will it go? Oh, it's going. It's moving. You didn't need to convince me. So the front room is haunted. Excellent. All right, I guess we'll see what comes of that. Huh? The lights just flickered. I don't like that. Better than the back door being haunted? Yeah, I guess. Is that like a scary movie reference? Am I forgetting something? Wonder if it's safe back there. Oh. Getting a little bit of EMF. Really not much, though. Okay, we'll just dump that. It's the second part that's difficult, then. Oh, it's from Robot Chicken. Okay, okay. I felt like I knew a reference for that. I just didn't, know it. You know what I mean? You didn't really eat. I don't know, that just sounds like an excuse to follow Pizza Man. To me, you know. This room is warmer, right? Yeah. So it's this room. You're happy about that, Clay? He is legally allowed to purchase you after the 5th pizza? Huh? Clay. I don't think you're supposed to want someone to buy you. I don't think that's a good thing, typically. Oh, wow. The ghost did something. I just don't know what the heck it was. I heard tink tink. Clay. He's that much older? Oh no. That's not good. That's dangerous. Oh. It ghosted me. This seems to happen a lot here. Things I don't have like the tripod or anything, so I can't like set up a camera and watch. To say, figure out that like, oh, it actually prefers this other room. Like, I got nothing. Late 40s, early 50s. Oh dear. Oh dearie me. Okay, temps are getting very low. Freezing now. Okay, we jot that down. Bring the audio down just a teensy bit. When I was going through the recording last night, I noticed when I turned it up, it was a little bit too loud. I really need someone to play this with me because I cannot hold the camera and this thing at the same time. That's the biggest problem. It assumes you have at least like 2 or 3 people. And I just have me. Little old me. It's not that expensive, Ewan. Now with non-functional off switch. Excellent. How much is it anyway? If you check you, and if it's not that much, I will just buy it for you. It's a good game. Like a co-op horror game, it's fun. Insert scary sound effects. Vari and Rai, that's a bit much. Vari can afford his own games. But how much is it? I'm busy hunting ghosts, I can't check. Because if you're serious and you will play, I will buy it. So long as it's not too much. I just haven't looked in a long time. Should be like 10 or 20 bucks though. It's not that crazy. You might have Bari sitting in the truck, sabotaging us actively. They were in here recently screwing with the lights, but I got nothing. Man. Need the $1,000 Ultra Platinum Hentai Edition Senpai Ghostbusters scenes. Nah. Nah. With more people, you get more done as well, like faster. Which is kind of a major reason to do it. I swear. Ghosts these days. They're just so lazy. You had a cat girl OD on cake and fall face first in the freezer. Oh my goodness. How do you OD on cake? What did you put in the cake, Ben? I'm not convinced that's getting me anywhere, but nothing's happening again. This is the second time now that nothing's happened. Should we go looking for the cursed object they mentioned? I'm pretty sure this is the room, right? But all they've done is flicker lights. Why am I going alone? Because I couldn't convince anyone to play with me at the time that I normally stream. So I figured, I mean, it's got to be the scariest way to play, right? So, not bad. Not bad for content. Annie, how do I ask you? Is it a what? I'll just DM you next time, out of the blue. Ewan said he'd play, but then also demanded that I buy it for him, which I'll do, but he has to actually want to play it. Yeah, after this one, we'll see if there's anybody else who wants to join, and we can use the Discord. Ooh. Oh, here's the Ouija board. Oh, it burned. That's not good. Uh-oh. Oh, it got me. Yeah.
Welcome back.
Tipped him $50 extra. Yeah, I think that's maybe not the best idea. Okay, so it was a shade. I had a feeling it was a shade when I found the Ouija board. I guess I just shouldn't have touched the Ouija board.
There's some jobs ready for you.
Oh, I got the other farmhouse now. Cool. All right, let's see. I'll join the Discord here. Let's see how this works.
Looks like there are others out there in need of help.
Private. I mean, I understand what you're trying to do, but why is it EU? The heck? Hold on. That's not right.
Welcome back. There's some jobs ready for you.
Yeah, I don't think he's going to.
Asking for help.
There we go. I don't know why. Why is it set to EU? Great question. Okay. We make lobby. Why doesn't it just show it? There we go. All right. I'm in the Discord. And if anyone wants to join, you can just join normal, and that's fine. You don't have to join the Discord because there's voice in the game as well. But I'm in both. That's a lot to tip, though. Like, that's a bit too much. Bring a motion sensor since that's actually like usable now. An extra camera. The rest should be kind of whatever. How much are these? Ooh, they're expensive. Extra camera's okay, I think. Ooh, hit the wrong button. Leave as in leave the lobby. Okay. That's annoying. I just wanted to back out of the menu thing.
Looks like there are others out there in need of help.
Okay. Let's get this right. Then, okay. So, I'll paste this into the chat just so it's a little bit easier. That's the lobby code. Equipment organized again. You never joined it, Ewan. How dare. I can just send you the invite. Oh, look, you're the first person on the list. Get invited, nerd. I'll just let you skip that process. I'm pretty sure you're not a bot. Yeah, nerd. You're 100% a bot? Oh, no. Cake is breaking the game, Ben. I'm sorry to hear that. You don't even have to do it. I removed that requirement from you. Oh, because you fail captchas? Yeah, no, don't worry about it. Someone come get their bot. Nerd ass, broke ass. uh. Yeah, I'd love to do like a collab or something, but it's getting that to work with someone who doesn't use VTube Studio seems like it would be quite the hassle. I don't have the time right now. The only people I've talked to who I think would be willing are using PNG tubers, which is fine. I don't care, but like it's just I have to learn how to use that. Yeah, just get rid of the cake. Yeah, no horny on company time. Not allowed. That's true. That's true. I didn't ask. Not yet, anyway. Would you like to collab sometime, Annie? Is that what you're trying to tell me? I have to buy the plugin for YouTube Studio, I think. Oh, he's a flesh tuber. Then again, you also don't have to necessarily, you know, have them on screen. That's not a requirement as well. It's just nice to have. But yes. All right, let me put that back on screen. There you go. Come bully me on stream instead of in chat. Awesome. What's my favorite dessert? Probably ice cream. If I have to pick one, Ben, it's gonna be ice cream. Mint chocolate? Chocolate chip cookie dough. Actually. There's some chips in there, though, so I mean... Alright, Ewan, am I buying you this game? Is that what we're doing? Yeah, I like it raw. Yeah, the cookie dough, that is. Huh? am I buying you Phasmo? Are we playing, or... A chocolate hater, oh no. I don't like just eating straight chocolate. It hurts my teeth. Get Vari on board? How am I... See, I get spooked too, Zippy, but that's why I do it on stream. It's great. It's perfect for that. Okay. I'll DM him since you're apparently not doing that. You stinker. Yeah, sound alert. Dementia is playing. I think he's still playing. If I look up, I'll find out. Yeah, playing Visage, and that got him a few times. He said not enough hurting other people, so sounds like Vari is not in. Lethal Company. Okay, Vari's a definite no. And no, I mean, I mean, buying games for people is not something that is that uncommon. I have someone. I have a person. Annie Wolf. Hooray. How are my eyes? They're okay. Chapter 31 hard boss? Holy. Okay, let me, make sure my options are set.
Which one's the push?
You just found it. V and B. Okay, so V's local and B is global.
Got it?
Yep. Vari said no, it's not a game that interests him. Oh, he has stuff. And he's got stuff. He's got gear.
I wonder.
I can also have gear. That's true. Eventually.
We've arrived. Check the equipment and get set up before investigating. There's been no reports of violence or sightings, but please remain careful.
So many tools. Real money for gear, huh? Was this pay to win Phasmo? Or are you talking about gear and Nikkei? Is that what you're referencing? On we go. Probably go grab a thermometer, actually. Did we grab one? No, we didn't. Okay. We got money for Phasmo gear or Nikkei skins. Definitely saving for the Nikkei skins, if anything. Is that a microphone? Oh. Okay, thermometer should help us. Swing these doors wide open. Wait, is it really going to be 160 to 180? Oh no. That is a fair chunk of change. Temperature's dropping. Only a little bit. I have no idea where Annie went either. Oh, there's two gotchas? Oh no. If there's two gotchas, I might be cooked. Oh. I found a bone. I heard something. Just get them both for 20 bucks. You know, you're right. I should just do that. It's actually just that simple. Oh, did I hear something upstairs? Is that what that was?
Why is your flashlight so much better than mine?
I don't know. Yours is also better than mine, so it's a little odd. It is weird. Oh, got a little temperature drop over here. Or had, anyway. Okay. Minor. Very minor. Do you really believe, Zippy? Do you believe I could do both in just 20 bucks? I feel like that's like some Matrix to your stuff, you know? Like, you really gotta believe. Believe it! Ooh. It's kind of cold in here. It's a little chilly in here. Just 2.4s. It's fine. Yeah, we got ghost orbs in here.
Where are you?
Right behind you.
And I'm so sorry. What? No. Thinking to myself.
Okay.
Anthony Lee.
Oh, right. The whole thing where you can, like, call out names and stuff and it'll trigger the ghost sometimes.
Okay, man.
Right behind you. Neck snaps.
Let's try this again. Anthony Lee.
welcome back, Lee. It's going. Annie Wolf's here with me. We're giving it a shot, trying it out. Can you write something for us? You can talk to the ghost. And it will, respond to certain things. Its name was, Anthony Lee. You can talk to the ghost, but he will kill you. I mean, I'm not losing anything here. Call Anthony a bitch. Anthony Lee, you're a bitch. Come out. Cussing at them will upset the ghost, by the way. That's something I'm fairly certain, at least was a thing. You start, you know, talking smack, they'll come for you. Call the ghost a cuck. Oh. There's the, John to a 1v1 on COD.
There's a smidge over freezing.
Yeah, it was right on the edge last I looked. This might be another one of those shades where they don't like to do anything. You know, a tad bit antisocial. Spare. We have a spare camcorder. Imagine me so focused on the game that someone sneaks behind you. Well, you see, I live alone, so if someone sneaks up behind me, that's a very serious problem, Lee.
What room are you in? How did you die?
Anthony Lee, tell us something about yourself. Write something down. Use this book. Right next to your toilet paper? Huh? Specifically for when you're in the bathroom? I'm gonna see if I can find like a bone or a Ouija board or something to give us another clue. Oh, the breaker got flipped. Why is my flashlight so awful? Guess we should go flip the breaker. This tiny little screen, I am just expecting something to pop up on it that I can't see normally. Oh god. Ugh. Well, that was scary. I was hoping to find the breaker box. Oh, is that a Ouija board up there? For chance? No, just a piece of wood. Actually, I don't know if Annie has my stream playing audio still. I would hope not. That'd be annoying. It's gonna try to steal my socks? Oh no. I don't see a breaker box out here. But I have no idea where it would be. As far as just guessing goes, you know?
Oh shit, here we go again.
Oh, thank you for the raid. I am in the middle of Phasmophobia. I did get a friend to play. But welcome, welcome. We are struggling to get the ghost to do anything except for try to spook us. And I cannot find the breaker box. Yes, how are you all doing today? I hope good. Hope your stream went well. You're here and you're sober, Bo. That's crazy. Yesterday, you definitely weren't. Oh. Something got fiddled with in here. Phasmo giveaway. Not exactly. A friend of mine mentioned, you in here, Jokes XD mentioned he would be willing to play. Maybe. If we could convince another friend to play. That is what happened. You did come in here. Though we mostly talked to your significant other. The game is about figuring out what kind of ghost is in the location. I have not had good luck with it lately, though. The only... My fear... yeah. Okay, I found the breaker box finally. Lots of things. They said lots of things. I think the VOD's up if you want to go, you know, check afterwards. How many different types of ghosts? This is your list. Quite the list. They all have their own peculiarities. Okay, nothing in there. This is far too long. Well, I mean, I'm not gonna snitch, you know? I'd gamble. I just said I'm not gonna snitch. I don't know what she wants me to say that she said. I don't know. I'm not gonna. Better than SSR rates. This is true. What are our temps looking like now? She did call you a femboy, yeah, that did happen. I'll let you know that one. I'll give that one away for free. Let's see. Yeah, temps are low, but not quite below 0. Yeah, you have to look for many, many, many signs to make sense of it. But now that that person mentioned it, I mean, if Phasmo was on sale, I would actually consider just giving it away to anyone who wants to join. But I also don't really have the logistics for that right now. Yeah, for people that are completely like, I don't have them on Steam or anything yet. Yeah?
You haven't found anything?
Nope. Finding absolutely nothing. Yeah, I would keep it to 4. I think that keeps things tense enough. Eight's a bit much. Breaker got flipped again. What do you mean? Anthony's a bitch? Huh? What? Call the boss soy boy. Oh shit. That was very not good.
That's not.
There's no battery on it actually. It's just it lasts long enough. We got hunted, but got nothing out of it. Nothing on EMF, I imagine. No. He looks like you're weak. You're just trying to get me killed, you. Okay, we might have some EMF now. Where'd it go? There it is. I definitely heard things like getting jingled around out here. Nothing? Oh my goodness. You would never try to harm me? I don't know you, and you did try to get me killed many times in Liar's Bar, so. Out of breath walking downstairs. You're right. You're right. Uh-oh. Okay. Proof, trust me, bro. Well, he didn't kill me. That is true. You may have a thing or two to explain. That's okay, though. You don't have to explain if you don't want to. Uh-oh. I think I might just need to leave. I think I'm just gonna go. I'm fairly confident we don't have freezing temps. Yeah, total activity. Just a little bit. Yeah, 0 sanity. Yep, checks out. Okay, we had ghost orbs. I didn't see any UV. But no freezing temperatures. EMF never even touched anything. I don't know about dots, that's a maybe. Should have taken the body for proof. You may be dating a guy. Yeah, I kind of figured that one out, though. It's okay. Not that it matters. I was just like, oh, okay. I'm gonna say no spirit box, because Annie was trying real hard with that thing and got nothing. So that leaves Banshee and Thay. Okay. Banshee. Or Banshee. I don't know if we tried the parabolic. Yeah, we just left it in here. I might be able to use that without going in. Do you have to have 2 people to do that? Is that how that works? Yeah, there's salt. I don't know what some of these things do. You don't have to defend yourself, though. That's not how that works. There's no reason to defend yourself. Okay, crucifix can stop 1 hunt, if I'm not mistaken. I want to check for UV on the door. Okay. No UV on the door. So I'm going to say there just isn't UV. Because that's the only thing it touched. So it's probably the Thay. Bo? What do you mean? Upon entering the location, they will become active, defensive, and agile. It will weaken over time. I think that's not what we just had. So one of my assumptions is probably wrong. Maybe this one. It's a Raiju. Ryu. He was messing with the lights every time. Well, no, if I die too, then Annie loses the things he brought, and I would feel bad. You know? Yeah, Ryu, I think, is what we're going with here. I'm hoping Annie is listening so he can mark that, or mark whatever he thinks in his notebook. They egged my head. I didn't even notice. Oh, did it not work? Hold on. Sorry, that app has problems. Let me restart it. I tried to close it last night, and like hitting the X on the app just did nothing. That was great. But yeah, I'll fix that. And that's okay, Bo. It's there to be had and had fun with. That's the whole point. Anyway, what's the Catboy one? Is it this one? There we go. So I owe that one and a clown nose. No, that's the hat. It's head pats. There you go, clown nose. And an egg. Where's the egg? There's the egg. All right, there you go. There's all your redeems. Yeah, I have no idea what was going on there. Gotta figure out how that parabolic works. Boy, egghead cat. All at once. Alright, well, that was wrong. But hey, you know. Did that make you lose your equipment or not? I have no idea. I mean, nothing else of note. I told them that you had VIP here because of how much you, how often you're here. I think I gave it to Annie as well, if I'm not mistaken. Yeah. Threw their life away for $75. Well, you know. It's not cheap to ghost hunt, so, you know, by the end of the day, yeah. Zippy, you're a mod. What do you mean? You are special, Bo. We appreciate people like you around here. Oh, we have tripods. Oh, hell yeah. I mean, I'd be willing to do that if they're gonna come play with me. Do you want to come play? You want to join? I might be able to figure something out quickly. The e-bussy, yeah. We did talk about the e-bussy last night. Add depression. Was it G2A? Yeah. Let's see. Well, Ewan, if you show up more often, I will give you VIP. It's about actually being here. If I may be so blunt. What do you mean it's $23? That doesn't even make sense. That's crazy, huh? Some random guy. That's Annie Wolf. We know him. Yeah, that's more than the cost on Steam. That's ridiculous. Oh yeah, you did spend £300 on something. I don't remember what it was. Tyler the Creator stuff. I mean, if you're a big fan, right? Yeah, anyway. Guess we'll try that again. Your boyfriend told us, Bo. They thought it was rather funny. Yeah, I think YouTube has stuff like that, maybe, but I would have to get monetized there, and that's gonna be a while. I don't know why unreadied Annie. That messed up. Rude of them. Let's see, how can I do that then? I'd have to just add them on Steam. Where's my jacket? I took it off. It's been so long since I've had to add someone. There we go. There's a friend code if anyone wants to add me on Steam. Nakey. I'm not nakey. Do I have any hats? Not that. There we go. I have that hat. That's the big fish hat. Your hat's better? I mean, probably.
Prepare accordingly before starting the investigation. I've got a report that suggests a possible ghost sighting.
Okay, so we have a tripod. That's good. You didn't care about him until you found out he was gay, Clee? Okay. Interesting take. Yeah, I should get the door open for Annie here. I'm sure he wants to start looking. It's unlocked. Huh? What are you talking about, Bo? He's talking about Tyler the Creator. I mean, I guess because you brought it up, but like, it's not about you, you know what I mean? Okay, here's the parabolic. I have no idea how that works. Sure. Flashlight would be nice. Thermometer, another camcorder. If there's ghost orbs, this will be a pretty easy way to find the room. That's a big if. Here's another album coming out tomorrow. Oh, cool. Oh, did work. It's just very dark over here. Meow. Thank you, Bo. Oop, oop. That's all it takes for you, Bo, to get all starry-eyed. I just gotta meow. When I was looking for sound effects for that redeem, I found one sound effect that was just a guy going meow. And I mean, that was pretty funny, if I'm being honest. But it was like, it's too much. You know, I try to make sure the redeems aren't wild. Yeah, I'm not gonna do that. That'd be a bit much. What's the ghost's name? You know, I didn't check. It's probably in the truck. I want to check if the camera is working as intended. The cat voice should be perma-clee. I would have to actually get it done to my model or something. Okay, so that works. Okay, do we know what his name is? Michelle Bowen. Okay. I guess her name. Yeah, you do want the... You're not clingy, Bo? Really? You think so? He's lying. I don't know about that. It's getting a little colder there, but not cold enough to indicate anything useful. A little bit colder in here. Yeah, I'm not getting anything. What do I want to be when I grow up? A streamer. The water's running. I think it might be in here. I think it's in here, Annie. Bathroom.
Did you die on the shadow?
Poor guy. Or gal, I suppose. But yeah, it's very cold in here. The water's running. Died taking a dump. Yep. He's on his way right now and you're kicking your feet. Yeah, I kind of figured. You struck me as the sort. That's not even a bad thing. Some people like clingy. Personally, I like clingy. I'm just saying that some people like it, such as myself. Uh-oh. That was not poggers. Flick off some of these lights. We don't really need that. Okay, I need a UV light. Let's see. Got one. Bring the crucifix up. Don't worry, babe. I brought protection. Pulls out a crucifix. They died having a rave while taking a shit. I mean, they were at least on something, you know? Ooh. We got a handprint. I'm gonna get the camera. Just trying to press V and I hit C. I crouched like an idiot. That isn't is that was he saying that to the lights? Man, I just narrowly got that picture. I guess I'll hold on to it. They might touch other things that I can take more pictures of. They can leave footprints, I think, too. That's what I said that last night. I walked into that bathroom and I was like, yeah, just put your family member in the bathroom. Okay. Oh, the handprint disappeared. Like perma. Yeah, you had said you had about 10 cocktails, so Annie just gave me a stroke. Clay, go plug it in. I don't recall seeing one of these up there. I don't know, you said 8 or 10 or 2. You weren't really specific, honestly. What about 18? That's a lot. Please said they like cocktails. What about 18 naked cowboys down at Ram Ranch? Yeah, that one. I like that one. That's a pretty funny one. Out in the yard. 18 naked cocktails down at Ram Ranch. Alright, where's the handprint? Well, then don't flirt back, that's for sure. The handprints on my thigh, ooh woo. Wait a minute. I don't know you. That's my purse. Kick. Can you write something for us? Give us a message. Why is my thigh a door? That's a great question. Why is my thigh a door? Swings open for anyone? Wow. I'm being accused of being a himbo. That's funny as hell, but I'm being accused of being a himbo. Being a sleut. Why, I'd never. You know, I could try to explain why that is just so wild, but I think it would just make things worse for me. I give off himbo energy? I find that hard to believe. Obake? What does that mean? Power bottom energy. Okay. I mean, that's an opinion. Liar's bar on stream when. I swear I won't look. See, that's the real trouble. I can't hide my cards from you if I'm on stream. I think you just called me that was a really elaborate way, Clee, of calling me a himbo. A femboy himbo, I guess. I'd have to like increase the delay on stream by like 2 minutes, which is a lot. I don't really want to do that. I would stream snipe for sure. Exactly. Like, especially with these guys, they do it for because they think it's funny, and it would be funny, but I would be suffering the whole time. Six fingers? What? Uh-oh. I have to verify it before I just believe someone. Okay, so we definitely have ultraviolet. Did we check temps? Can't see anything in here. Standing
I haven't seen it
upright.
go below 0 yet. It's been hanging out at like 230.
Yeah, that's what I'm seeing here while I'm holding it. Shoot himself every time. Yeah, I don't know. Ewan maybe would do it for the content. It's like Vari and such that I don't trust. Vari would be like, how can I not? And then just stream snipe me for sure. For his own entertainment more than anything. There's a camera. The singing sounded like Addison Rae. What? Oh, the hand cams must all be in there. Okay, well, what do we see here? Nothing from the dots. Ooh, a ghost orb. Okay, we got a ghost orb. Now we just need one other thing. What do I have? Just a camera, right? Right. Breaker's down. Where's the EMF? EMF?
I'm gonna say Banshee, because no freezing temps, and I haven't seen the EMF move.
I only see 5 fingers on the thing. Ruh-roh. Do you have the EMF on you? So I think this got thrown here. That's the only thing. Here it is.
I did have it up here at one point.
Yeah, I found it. Not getting anything on it. Ooh, woo. Can't believe you put a camera in Michelle's bathroom. Yeah, I don't know. I'd have to look again. This was on, right? Yeah, okay. Where did I put that? I mean, Bo, you are here almost every time. Did he inform you of what we said about you last night? Or did he not get around to that yet? Ah, yes, there's nothing else to do. Yeah, still only 5 fingers on that one. Alright, I think it's about time we go. It's getting a little exciting in here. Yeah, I'll have to check. That might be? I don't know. We can't, like, look closer at it, so... Responds to people who are alone. What did he say? No, it's what we said. Of you. Because we were talking about the fact that you watch a lot. Oh, yeah, we haven't used the crucifixes yet, so we should be okay to stick around for another minute or two. Oh, we just said that we appreciate you. Or I appreciate you anyway. I can't speak for the rest of these people, but I appreciate you always coming around. That's why you have the VIP tag, because you're here quite often. And you chat with me and everybody else. It does mean something. To me, anyway. People. It shouldn't be able to hunt while we have a crucifix. Shouldn't. So we should be okay. I don't know how to use this. I had like a 4.5 on my EMF.
Is the EMF moving finally?
Yeah, just not quite up to a 5.
Okay.
That's one crucifix down.
There goes crucifix.
Yeah, I'm not sure if I'm going to keep chat that way from top to bottom, but otherwise it's hard to like... hard to not get in the way of it. This thing just doesn't want to respond to anything else. Alright, well I guess that's our cue to leave.
There goes number 2.
That's 2 crucifixes down. That means it tried to hunt twice while we were in there. Maybe the ghosts are your dead feelings. Wow. Edgy, edgy. Alright, well, I'm not really sure what it is. Banshee Hantu Obake. Hantu. You're edging? That's good to hear. No pegging today, though. We're not playing Peglin. Okay, so definitely not a Hantu. Bake? Leaving behind unique evidence. Only sometimes, though. He was confused about that. The ghost wants my socks. Not again. Okay, so I'm going to go with probably not Nobake, because they left handprints a bunch. Hantu, maybe? Could have been one of the other two. I think that's on the floor. Yeah. That's not very helpful. I was hoping to see it on the dots. Okay. The rest are like, maybe, maybe not. We didn't get freezing. Okay. So if it's not freezing temperatures, it's probably a Banshee. I'm going with Banshee. Yes, remember, like and subscribe, and follow, and share, or you will never explode from pegging. You will never have your pegging fever. The ghost either wants socks or to sell you art. Yeah. All good, Annie? He's violently shaking. I assume that means yes. We decided it's a Banshee. Probably. What? There's no Obake? That's crazy. You heard there was a Phasmo giveaway. What is this? You can't hear me in game at all. Yeah, I'm not surprised, honestly. My audio's set up kind of weird, and I haven't tried to fix it. Voice out 3. Is that the right one? Probably not. I have no clue. What's it set to in Discord? That'll tell me. Voice and audio. Voice meter out B1. Okay. Is that even an option? Here it is. Do you hear me now?
Yes.
Awesome. Yes. Did anyone add me on Steam? Oh, I got one. Oh, from Anywolf. There we go. Let's see. Yeah, Anthony could not hear me when I was talking smack. That is very true. Let me update the title as well. Clee, that doesn't make any sense. No head pats? What do you mean? Did it not work? Okay, hold on. Let me check something here. Worked there. Bring on the head. What? Huh? Yeah, it worked earlier, so that's weird. Let me test it myself. Oh, it's on cooldown. When it's not being on cooldown, for some reason, it is on cooldown for me as well. Bring on the head. What do you mean, Bo? Okay. Guess we'll try the farmhouse one more time, but I don't know. It's been troublesome. It's very inexpensive though, Bo. You can spam it. Yeah, it works. Okay, plenty of everything, I think. Okay.
Just want to see what y'all was up to real quick.
You do like spamming. Smokey the Bear, Smokey the Bear.
Object. Investigate it, but be careful. We don't know what it's capable of.
I mean, Smokey the Bear's a pretty good option, to be honest. We have candles. Interesting. Dots, yeah, we're gonna want that. Camcorder, flashlight. Ting, 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 ting. There it goes. You're so excited for Halloween. Yeah, actually, so, Bo, I cannot make this, the timer, the cooldown, less than 1 minute. I would love to. I would have made it 30 seconds. Then there would just be a little bit of downtime. But I can't do that. I am considering making the redeems longer, though. We'll see. We'll see. I think that covers most of the things we need. I want to make sure we have the crucifixes, though. Kind of critical. Kind of super duper important to not dying. I'm happy you like it, Clay. There's definitely a delay on YouTube, a considerable one. It's probably like 20 or 30 seconds, at least. There's really not much more I can do about it either. I've set it to be as short as possible there, but YouTube doesn't offer anything faster. I'm not sure exactly how much faster Twitch is, like, comparatively, but it's definitely faster. Yeah, temperatures are still dropping in here. Might be in the... I don't know what to call this. One of the bedrooms on the first floor. Yeah, the temps are like between 5 and 10, roughly.
Okay. Alright. Get set up in here then.
So begins the arduous process. I think the ghost must open that, because I don't think Annie's been through here. Get our camera. Oh, right, you have to load up first. What? How'd it do that? What? Why is it like this? Ever had a dream that I could do anything? That's a great question. I think so. Maybe. Perhaps. Maybe one time. I'm not sure. Could have been. What would you do so he said yes would go? That's nice. Oh, that's an awful placement. Oh, that's really nice, except Annie's in the way. It's a great placement, except he's sitting right in the way of it. There it goes. If it crosses along this room, we'll see it.
What are you hating on me for? What was I in the way of?
Okay. Get more tools. More thingy-majiggies. I dislike the spirit box quite a bit, but I don't really think we get a choice. Oh yeah, I'm gonna need one of these. Can you turn off the lights in there for a sec? I don't know if you heard me. Trying to see if there's ghost orbs. I might have to go in. Okay, I'll walk. Is he okay? Do you like my hair? What? What do you... Clee, how would I know? How could I like your hair if I've never seen it? So you're a fan. That's good. Oh. Hi, Pistaffy. Welcome, welcome. Glad to have you. Thanks for following. We were playing Phasmophobia. With viewers, it seems. That wasn't really a plan, but now that's what we're doing. Not seeing any ghost orbs. Okay, so no ghost orbs. No gorbs. Not sure about the morbs. Could have those here. Yeah, okay, so this definitely got touched. But, no UV on it. Oh!
How did you die?
We got UV.
Where? Where are you?
Annie, we got UV. It's over here at this door. Keeps messing around with it. Okay, I'm gonna check that room. I think this room is even colder. Might be. We'll see. Maybe not. Maybe not. Like right here that it calls home, it seems. Hickeys?
So we got another bathroom.
Yes, Clee. I can answer that question firmly with a yes. A good glass cup will not break when you drop it. So that's a good thing. How did you die? Yeah, I didn't check the name, Ewan. I'm not used to it yet. Not used to doing that. Usually you have someone in the truck who can just tell you things as you're going. That's why you have like motion sensors and stuff. But you need at least 3 people to make that like make sense. Otherwise you need everyone's brain power in the building. He just spammed bears. Why? I don't know. I think we mentioned he just like, he's very active in chat. I was telling him what we said last night about appreciating him. What'd he say? What was that? Nope, nope, nope. Don't like that at all.
Thomas Williams.
Oh, okay, Thomas Williams. I think he's hunting. Danny, you alive?
Yes.
Oh, good. I was very concerned. Call Thomas a bitch. You're just trying to get me killed, Ewan. You're just trying. Where did the crucifixes go, by the way? Tell him he missed. Try again. Oh my goodness. I mean, I don't think Bo took it that hard. I did also remind him that we do appreciate him and that he interacts with us and that he comes here and talks every day. You know, I think that made him happy. He just didn't want to say it. Yes, hello? No, this is the Krusty Krab. Oh? Fair amount of EMF there. We like a 2 though. Yeah, I think he just got flustered and stopped trying to.
Not the Krusty Krab.
This is not the Krusty Krab, yeah. He was all red, that's good. I don't have a camera even. What a waste.
No.
Alright, I'm okay. Oh. Danny's dead. That's not good. Alright, well. I guess we're going. All I got was UV. Yes, I live to embarrass Bo some days. See, he makes it easy. You don't even have to do anything. You just say nice things and he'll get all embarrassed and flustered. You probably do that to him too, though, in a different, very different kind of way. I think it's fun to do that to friends. Ow. Oh, my neck. Okay. Yeah, I would think so. UV. We have that. I don't think we ever got freezing temps. EMF, we had a little bit of it, but not much. Dots. That's hard to say. Oh, okay, I guess there is only actually 2. And he says he's not a femboy. Anyway, what else? What are the other options? Phantom, Poltergeist. Ugh. I got no clue. That's too many options. Like, there's things it didn't do, but I'm not super confident. Like, I'm pretty sure we gave it the opportunity to do ghostwriting and it did not. I'm not sure about Spirit Box. I didn't see any ghost orbs. The rest is kind of a maybe. Phantom and Goryo. This one or... You think he just doesn't want to be a femboy? Understandable. So it's Phantom or Goryo? Where was that? Here it is. They are rarely seen far from their place of death. Okay. So it should be EMF, ultraviolet, and dots. I haven't seen anything here, but there's nobody in the house, so probably not gonna be any activity. Yeah. So no reason to see anything, except for like ghost orbs, you would see that. What are the options? Phantom and Goryo. Probably a Phantom. We just didn't get Spirit Box or dots. I mean, we really didn't get anything. And I assume if Annie had evidence that he didn't tell me about prior, he would tell me now. I'm just gonna guess Phantom. At least we got the boxes ticked, so we'll get some money. I could be completely wrong. It's very, very likely. There's just so many options. So many unknowns.
Welcome back.
Poltergeist. Man. Annie really dies a lot, it seems. You're excited for the tier list? What am I tier listing again? Was it YouTubers, I think? Just people that I'm sub to, anyway. Yeah. That should be interesting whenever I get around to it. One day I'll actually get something here at this farmhouse. It'll happen eventually.
We've arrived. Check the equipment and get set up before investigating. There have been reports of a cursed object nearby.
Maybe I'll do that on... Well, no, I have to get things ready for that, actually. Now that you mention it, I'll have to get icons put together and figure out how I'm doing it. He's 4'11". It sounds like you're very happy with all this.
Camera.
Oh yeah, no one ever actually guessed my height yesterday. That was interesting.
Who?
I don't even know if Ewan knows my height. Or Vari. Or any of them. I don't think I've ever mentioned that.
The answer is always me.
Isn't Vari short? Yes. Yeah, I don't know how short, but I'm pretty sure he is short. You can pick him up, that's hilarious. I can actually see better out in here now. Yeah, eventually someone will guess my actual height and then I'll just confirm. Yeah, I love Annie just running in there. He's just full send. I'm still moving things into the house. I might be 5'5" in heels. Thankfully. Ah, Clee ruined it. Yeah, I'm 6 foot. Just within range for the women on Tinder, apparently. You know, according to what they write there, I don't think that's quite true, but... A little bit colder here, I think. No? No. Bathroom? Temperature's going down. You're 6'5"? That's like... That's a big difference. I think it might be in here. That doll just moved. The one behind you. Both thought you were a tomboy. Either 5'4" or 6'2". That's a huge range you got there. But in between is not good. Has to be either one or the other. It's pretty specific. Excuse me. Excuse me. Okay, no ghost orbs. This thing is possessed. Need the EMF. Here it is.
EMF 5.
Ooh, nice. Okay, get that checked off. How did you die?
How? You...
Huh? What's up? No, there's definitely men who feel the same about women, you know? They either want a woman shorter than them or big enough to be like an Amazonian to them. I don't blame them. I don't think the latter is even possible for me, so. Oh, he thought you, yeah, he mentioned that he did not know you were a guy until later on, and then was like, well, but you know. That's good. That's like the happy ending though, right? No UV. Anything on the floor? Yeah, I don't know if he's mentioned this tidbit that I've definitely shared a few times on here with you as well. I have great luck with guys, but I'm definitely super straight. Like, I don't get a choice in the matter. Which frustrates me, actually, because I have great luck with guys. Women? No. Awful luck. I do not know how to pick them. Just abysmal. Why did you say your name? I'll let him explain that. That sounds like his responsibility. You think I stole your luck with dudes? Possibly. You felt a disturbance. Your jimmies slightly rustled. Is that what happened? You just felt it. He definitely said your name when he was talking about playing Phasmo with me. What else was it? Right. You felt like you were being talked about. That's funny. Because it was true. I think Ewan said you were short. Something like that. I know you're gonna scroll up if I don't tell you, so I might as well.
Do you remember the person's name? I didn't look.
Sure, give me one sec. Yeah, no UV. I mean, average where? Average in Vietnam? Like... Or average American? Yeah, Yeah, average in Vietnam is 5'4". That's why I specified. His name is Kenny Lee. Average in the US is 5'9". Yeah, a bit of a difference, huh? Yeah, I mean, being 4'11", yeah, you cannot not get your ID checked. I can understand why they ask. Like,
Kenny Lee. Can you write in my book?
yeah, breaker got flipped. Looks you get are not funny? Yeah, I believe it. People probably think very strange things. You're legit just average because you consider yourself American. Yeah, I mean, that doesn't make you short. I don't know. I thought he was going to be like, oh yeah, he's like 5'1". I'd be like, yeah, that's short. You're just not tall like some of us, that's all. You know, I dated a girl back in college who was significantly shorter than me, but she was older than me by, I think, 1 or 2 years. Thankfully, I didn't date her for very long, because I'm fairly certain if I did, I would have gotten those same looks. Where's the breaker box? Must be downstairs. Yeah, I think she was like 4'8", 4'9", something like that. Which I wasn't even aware of quite how short she was until after I decided I was going to like ask her out. So, you know. Then when I actually like approached her, so this was a girl I was going to class with, and like, you know, got reasonably close to her to talk to her, I was like, oh wow, I'm looking way down there to talk to you. She was nice. Not a good match though, I discovered shortly after, which is fine. A lot better than some of the other experiences I had.
You found anything other than EMF?
Nope. They keep turning the faucet on though. What are you, 5'5", you said, Clee? That's slightly below average, but like, you're not tiny. Being like super short would be like, for a guy, 5'2". That's when you start to be like, yeah, you're short. You're just short. For a girl, probably under 5 foot. You get a slight difference there to just be like, yeah, you're just straight up short. No slightly below average for that. Yeah, they're partying in there. The heck?
Right in the book. Speak to me.
Kenny Lee, can you write in the book?
Put your words in the book.
Oh, super short? Yeah. What was it, 4'11", 4'8", something like that? Yeah. Yeah, 4'11". Very short. And yeah, clearly that will work out for you. Most taller people will like someone shorter than them. If you're already tall, and then you meet someone even taller, that's a little like, whoa. You know, you're probably not used to it. Similar height, not so bad, but like if I met a girl who was like 5 or 6 inches taller than me, that'd be kind of crazy. Kind of wild. I don't think it would be a game changer, right? It wouldn't be like, no, but it would just be like, whoa, surprise.
Johnny Lee. Johnny Lee, are you here?
Right here.
Ooh. You got Spirit Box.
I'm not positive, but I think I did hear him say right here.
Yeah, he did. It was Spirit Box for sure.
Okay. Right.
Rather be hung alive than be under 5 foot. I mean, yeah, that is actually like, that gets in the way of living your everyday life. I don't like being as tall as I am. I have to stoop for everything. Like when I worked as a cashier, the registers are built to be functional for everyone. But once you're too tall, you have to get down a little bit. And that's just, it's awful on your back. You need to be able to reach the top shelf in your cupboard, or most of the shelves. Okay, I needed to turn that off. That thing is super annoying. Are you going to sleep? Good night. Sleep well. You gotta climb shelves, yeah.
Good night, Bo.
Did you hear that? Annie said good night too. I'm hoping to see the ghost on dots with the camera. Just compliment him, yeah. I won't lay it on too thick. You do that too much, you know, it loses value.
Okay, I'm gonna say no freezing temps because EMF's going off and it's staying right around 3.
Alrighty.
Fuck me.
And did we get the room wrong or something? We must have, because crucifix didn't do anything. Yeah. I think the crucifix just didn't work outright. Ouchie. My bones. Alright, well, we're out of here. I have a wave emote. I just don't think it's on Twitch right now. Give you perms on 7 TV? I could do that, yeah. Good night to that guy. Alright, well. What do we got? No freezing temps. I didn't see any ghost orbs. There it came up on dots. No UV. We didn't get ghostwriting, but that doesn't mean there couldn't be any, so probably spirit. That sounds right. Yeah. Yeah, I think that's totally viable. Yeah, I have the emote. I just haven't used it. You know, like it's not, I don't think it's set up for you guys right now. I have limited slots, so.
Welcome back.
Got it right.
Yay. We did it.
We got the ghost right, though.
Yeah, we did. Leveled up, nice. Took long enough. Okay. Where are we going from here?
Alright.
Leesdale?
It was
The other
fun,
farmhouse?
Cyborg, but it's time for me to hop off.
Alright, man. Thanks for coming. I appreciate it. Really helped out.
You're welcome. See you next time.
Yeah, see you next time, man. I think multiple dots projectors is nice to have. Multiple video cameras doesn't help me if I don't have a tripod. I don't have those yet. It's about 9:30. Okay. Ooh. Well, if we do that, Clay, then we have to start like now. That's the only problem. Because I have to go to bed at like a reasonable time. I have work tomorrow. So, can't be staying up till midnight again. That's just too much. You did go out on a dub. Yes, you did. We finally got Grafton done, which means Bleasdale is next. And I'm thinking I got 20 minutes roughly till I want to be done, so that's probably a good place to stop. You have work tomorrow. I hope it's not too late for you. Thanks for coming by, though. S. Appreciate having you here. Let's see. All right, since we're getting nearer the end, let me throw the Discord link in. I feel like it's midnight. Yeah, that's been my life lately. The Discord invite is in chat now. Yeah, we're still pretty limited here. I will try to get more people in for Phasmo on Tuesday. We'll see what we can do. If anyone in chat wants to join me for Phasmo, let me get my friend code again. You can add me on Steam. Let me know that you're coming from here, in case I don't recognize your name. And if you have the game, that's great. If not, we'll see if we can find a code for you or something. Maybe gift it. We'll see. Maybe. Possibly. Could be done. Ooh, that's jarring. But for these last 20 minutes, we'll just transition over to my time filler, my time killer, really, of the Book of Questions.
Welcome back. I've got some jobs
Didn't do what I
ready for you.
wanted it to. There it goes. Okay. Let me just get myself sorted out real quick. Gotta change some settings. Okay, there we go. We can make the place a little brighter here too. Just wipe that out. Great. Because we're not playing anything. Set us to just chatting. That's more or less what we'll be doing. Now, the Book of Questions, for those of you who haven't been here for it before, is a literal book called The Book of Questions. The questions are meant to be the sort that you should ask yourself, the important ones that help you discover a little bit more about yourself. Some are a little bit funny to answer. Some are dated. This came out in 1985. For the older people, that was 40 years ago. Just thought you'd want to hear that. So some of them are a little dated, where now the answer is very simple, straightforward, easy, even. But at the time, and we try to contextualize it, they're a little harder to answer. You get the spirit of the question. Let's see. One I like to lead with every day when we go to this little wrapping up section is, what is your most treasured memory? I'm not going to re-explain my answer. It's a quick one. If anyone wants to know, just let me know and I'll run it over again. But the questions like that, where you actually have to ask yourself, well, what is my most treasured memory? You got to go through them like a Rolodex. You're slowly going through them. It's not a quick lookup. And for some people, it might be. You might know exactly where it is, but for plenty of people, it's hard to decide. And that's kind of the point. What if you don't have one? Oh, that's just kind of sad. Either it's sad or it's great. It really depends. Why don't you have one? Has everything just been great and you've been pretty happy most of your life and there's just nothing to pick out that was, especially great, especially meaningful? Then, that's probably not a bad thing. If you've just been miserable, that's unfortunate. If you just can't decide, then maybe you should think on it longer. What if your film reel got sun bleached? Oh no. That's just unfortunate. Then I'm sorry to hear that. That sucks. Now, some of them are more behavioral, of course. They're not just about memories. All right, we'll start off with one that'll make me sad. Number 34. What was your most enjoyable dream and your worst nightmare? Now, the first one is the one that makes me sad, and that was, I had a dream, and I mean literally, like, we're talking about dreams while you're sleeping. Now, I don't have many dreams to start this off, so it's not like I have much to compare against. But the most enjoyable one I do recall having. Oh, thank you. Thank you for the cheer. If there's anything you'd like, oh, I should mention, Pistoffy, there is script reading, and I'll read a copy pasta, I'll read ASMR scripts, anything like that. Technically it's a redeem, but if you just ask and let me know what you want read, I'll probably do it. If it's like, I think there is one ASMR out there, I think Vari sent it, that was like comforting boyfriend talks to you ASMR. Stuff like that I always do at the end, so the people who don't want to hear that don't have to. Your favorite dream, Clee, was that you hooked up with your crush. Understandable. And then the scariest one was when your dog died. Oh yeah, you did tell us about that one. That was detailed yet confusing. Yeah, I do also want to expand the audio things for stuff like bits and whatnot. But it's all been a work in progress since I started. If you have any suggestions, Pistafi, I would love to hear them. Since you're willing to contribute, I appreciate that again. Yeah, I'll read memes and stuff. I think there's one that's up now on my YouTube channel. I think that's the tally-ho, as the founding fathers intended meme, that one. That one's up now. I think the 300 confirmed kills, that copy pasta is going up in a few days. There was another thing. Oh, that was just Phasmo related, now that I think about it. So it's, you know, anything that can be read that is not inappropriate. Yeah, my most enjoyable dream was, this was years ago, was that I had gotten back with an ex of mine who I loved dearly, but she was awful, very toxic, cheated a bunch, all those things. But the dream was that, you know, that was a dream and everything was actually fine and I was happy. Then I woke up and I was really sad. As for my worst nightmare, I can't pick a nightmare, but I can pick the worst of the sleep paralysis I had. I'll try to summarize it. No problem, Manny. Thank you for coming. Thank you for playing. I appreciate that a lot. It's helpful to have another person just messing with the tools. There's so many now. It's very difficult to keep up with. Right, worst nightmare was a sleep paralysis experience where I woke up middle of the night, TV was on, there was like a horror movie ad on. You were help to me, Annie. So thanks again. And it was fun. But yeah, so there was a horror ad on the TV. I was completely paralyzed because, you know, it's sleep paralysis. That's how that works. You can't move. I was probably 13 or 14, first time I ever had sleep paralysis. And there was the sleep paralysis demon at the end of my bed, you know, at the foot of my bed, just standing there staring at me. And I didn't like that, as one doesn't. But the horror movie ad, the playing in the background, was something about, I don't even remember what movie it was. I could probably find it if I really tried to, but I'm not really interested in that. But it basically said, you know, I think the climax of that sleep paralysis was when the ad said, "Till there's nothing left to do but die," and it was all, you know, dramatic. And then the sleep paralysis went away. I was able to blink finally, and the demon was gone, and the ad was over. I don't know if that ad even existed. I think it did, but I don't know. Very scary. Terrified me for a good while until I got over it eventually. So that's definitely the worst. I think you can technically call it a nightmare because it's a continuation of your nightmare from when you were asleep. Let's see, what else is there? There's quite a few questions in here. Oh, here's a fun one. When were you last in a fight? What caused it and who won? When was I last in a fight? I think I was in 3rd or 4th grade. And I don't even know if you can call this a fight. I've never been in a, you know, putting your fists up and throwing them kind of fight. I've never had to swing at somebody. Outside of like sparring or something like that. But like at an actual fight, I've never partook myself. I've been beaten up. And this was the one time. But I think it was 4th grade, I want to say. And a 5th grader who was significantly bigger. Mom Splinter. What a name. Welcome, welcome. We're in the finishing up segment. Wolfie. Oh, Annie Wolf? Well, tell him I said thank you. But yeah, we're in the wrapping up segment where we're going over some questions from the Book of Questions. While we finish up, wind down. We were playing Phasmophobia earlier. And hit that 10 o'clock timer that I need to get to. We're at 9:52. But we've been going over these the last couple of days. They're just questions to ask yourself. I answer them, although you guys don't have to answer them, of course. Don't feel pressured. It's just, think about it. This one was, when were you last in a fight, and what caused it, and who won? Mine was in 4th grade, I believe, and the kid sitting next to me on the bus was significantly bigger than me and a year older. So I think he was in 5th grade. And I forget what exactly I did. It was one of those like stupid things kids do. I think it was like flipping hats or something like that, where you like knock someone's hat off them. Not even hard. You just like bop them. For some reason, he had done that to other people, mind you. So you would think that he's okay with it. He would think it's all good fun. But apparently, he's the exception. So when I did that to him, yeah, I've never been in a fist fight. Yeah, neither have I really. So I did it to him, and he freaked out, bashed my head against the window, and school bus windows are pretty sturdy, and just beat on me until I passed out. That was great. That was a good fight. I definitely lost that fight. I don't think I ever stood a chance. He was like double my size. What was I gonna do? I didn't wake up until nearly got home, basically, to my stop, anyway. Then I got in the car with my dad, told him what happened, and the next morning he drove me in and had quite the word with the principal. That kid was never on the bus again, probably for the better, just for the safety of the other kids. But yeah, that was my first and only fight, if you can call that a fight. It's more like being abused, but whatever. Close enough.
So you're a fan. That's good.
Oh, thank you. Thank you for following. Hello, Kimi. Kimi Kimura? Would that be it? Make sure I pronounce it right. We're going over the Book of Questions. Questions that you can ask yourself for some introspection. And we're moving on to the next question now. What would that be? You were pretty rowdy and violent, but so was your class. See, that's the thing. People in my schools weren't very violent. Fights were pretty rare. They didn't really happen until high school for the most part. And even then, that was actually mostly the girls.
So you're a fan. That's good.
Oh, welcome. Is Wolfie sending all of you? And he's sending people at me. Hope you guys enjoy it. You got recess taken away? Oh, no. I don't think we had recess after elementary. So by the time anyone got violent, it didn't really matter. They just got in trouble themselves. Although I do remember in high school, there was a fight in the cafeteria. And right next to the cafeteria was the auditorium. And I was sitting in the auditorium with some of the other kids from the technical school. We were waiting. We often had to. Oh, well, I'm happy to hear that, Kimi. Yeah, I was sitting in the auditorium with the other technical school kids. Sometimes we got back early, so we just had to sit there and wait. But apparently there was a fight in the cafeteria. And we had security staff who were like, not cops, just staff who were tasked with security. They were all really, well, most of them were really nice people, really great. Like they really cared about the kids, wanted them to all be safe. And, they would look the other way if you were just, skipping one awful class. As long as you weren't making it a habit, they would be like, oh, okay. Oh, you saw when you were scrolling. That's crazy. Welcome. What are the odds? But yeah, great people. And one of them was this very tall, very wide guy. But he was built. He wasn't like muscly, but he was a strong guy. You could just tell by looking at him. And we were sitting there. The fight broke out in the cafeteria before we had even heard about it, because, rumors get around high school real fast. He bolted across the entire auditorium in, I don't know, 3 seconds. And this is, it's not a tiny auditorium. It's, they put on theater stuff there and everything. So he went from the front to the back like a flash. He was gone. That was remarkable. That was probably the most interesting story I have relating to a fight. Now, I did almost get into a fight in high school. Again, another one-sided fight. I'm not really a fighter. I've never been interested in it. My brother, on the other hand, tons of fights. But people picked fights with him. He didn't start them. He just ended them because someone would throw some punches. He'd get angry and then punch them in the head and they'd flop. Like, well, don't punch people. But I'm sure he did other things to incite them. I don't doubt that, knowing him. But he didn't throw the first punch. But anyway. Yeah, high school wasn't great. Throwing hands for peace. The people that he got in fights with were never... either they were emotionally really whack, right? Like they were just way out of whack. They needed help. Or they were trouble kids, let's say. The ones who always started problems. He just wouldn't take it, was the thing. And that got him into trouble. That's what started a lot of problems for him, was getting into fights in school. Because of the way the staff handled it, they didn't believe him, even after they saw several times, not every time, but several times, when they did finally find some evidence, it was like, oh yeah, he didn't do anything wrong. Yeah. I avoided quite a few fights. But this one time, I was in the cafeteria at the high school. Usually we ate lunch at the technical school, but for some reason that day we were there. I don't remember why, but I was sitting there with some of my friends. Now, I wasn't used to being there. I didn't really know who everybody was, but I knew some people, so I sat with them. And the table behind me was apparently full of, I'm going to be blunt here and just call them jackasses. What, not cool what they did. One of their friends came over to find a seat, and there just weren't enough seats. Plain out, there just were not enough seats. But they told him that, hey, that kid, me, stole your seat. So what he does is he comes over, he grabs the back of my seat, because these are the ones that have the little rings over the top. It's not like a ring, but it sticks up over the backrest. So you can grab it and move it around, which is convenient when you're, just moving a chair around. Well, he grabs that and starts violently sliding me back and forth like a typewriter. Just what, forward and back. And I usually didn't eat much for lunch. So all I had was a soft pretzel. And I was holding on to that while he was doing this. And at some point, I started to get irritated because I'm like, I'm going to drop my damn pretzel on the ground. I don't like this. I'm not losing my pretzel. I finally got it onto my tray and I was like, okay, that's fine. Eventually he'll either throw a punch. I can't really do much about it. I'm in an awful situation. Or he'll stop. One of the two. You'd let almost any man slide you like a typewriter. Clee. He was trying to start a fight. He was a fighter, not a lover. He eventually did stop. And then I turned to him. I didn't even get a word in. The reason he stopped was to throw off his backpack and act all tough. He was, oh, you want to go? Rah! And, tough guy stuff. And just as I'm turning to look at him, the principal of the high school walks over. Yeah, his friends were there. He wanted to show off. That's what he was trying to pull. He thought he had some excuse. Well, he didn't. I didn't even take his chair. But anyway, they gave him an excuse. But yeah, the principal walks over. Oh, I've been catboyed. Who did it? Who done it? Annie. Thanks, Annie. Yeah, so the principal walks over, folds his hands and just goes, "Is there a problem here?" And this guy, with all the bluster he just pushed, all the talk, all the smack, the attitude, everything, it all just vaporizes in an instant. And his entire mood shifts, his face drops, and he just goes, "Oh, no, sir." And sits his ass back down. I don't know what he expected, but that's what he got. I thought that was very funny because it was just like, man, if you're gonna fight me, at least throw a punch. A tough guy till the principal rolls up. And our principal wasn't like a big tough guy or anything. When I got to college, he was my English professor. And he was just a guy. He couldn't have stopped him. But he would have been a witness. He would have gotten in trouble for it. So he was like, "Oh, never mind." It's like, I didn't want to fight this guy in the first place. If he wasn't going to throw the first punch, I wasn't going to do anything. Because I just really am not interested. It's the authority buff. Yeah, really. He walks up and everyone gets a debuff to their punk status, I guess. Being like, "I don't follow the rules." Wait, no, now I do. It's like, what do you mean, man? Come on. Yeah, that was hilarious. I thought that was the funniest thing. I couldn't laugh at the moment, obviously. I wasn't gonna try and get myself hit, but it was good. Yeah, things like that were like the highlight of my high school experience. College, nothing happened. College was boring for the most part, but in a good way. You don't want people picking fights with you. It's not very fun. All right, time for one last question, because I definitely stayed on that one for a while. Let's see. I'm happy you enjoyed. I go on tangents like these all the time. Don't worry. That's what we do here for a good chunk of it. I'll be playing a horror game and I'll pause and just go on a whole tirade about something. See, I'm going through questions right now to find the last one that we're going to do. Let's see. Oh, here's a great one for people who haven't thought about the question. I have. How do you picture your funeral? Is it important for you to have people mourn your death? My funeral? I would expect it to be something pretty mundane, something pretty typical. If more than anything, it would be whatever my, family decides is, I would hope, convenient for them, because they can't inconvenience me. And to have people mourn, not so much. I don't really care if people are sad that I died. That's not important. What is important to me is that I'm remembered for, you know, having done something good for others. That's what I really want, you know? And I feel like I already have that. Like, my family, if I passed now, would be, you know, they would be sad because they remember, you know, all the positive things that I've brought into their world. That's what I'm there for. You don't want to share yours? No, it's okay. If you have a selfish answer, that's okay. I don't think it's wrong to want people to mourn your death. I don't think any of that's wrong. That's just how I feel. I'm not concerned with those things. Would you just want something like really wild and extravagant? I can see it. Like, I know some people, they want their funeral to be a party. I don't blame them. You know, you want people to go have fun. Okay, cool. You know, that's fine too. You know, it's to each their own. I'm just not the partying type in the first place. So it's like, you want there to be Addison Rae playing. Understandable. When they die, they want a Muppet version of themselves in the casket. You fear no one noticing that you're gone. Yeah. Yeah, that's kind of where I'm at. It's like, I would want people to just be aware that I existed, that I made a difference for them, that I mattered. You know, that's the important thing. You know, if they just were oblivious and thought that I was still alive somewhere else, that doesn't matter. That's fine. So long as they remember me as someone who was good. That is really the goal. Which has gotten in the way of me doing lots of things that would have benefited myself. Damn morals and stuff. You know, it's like, oh, I've conceived of an idea that, yes, that would make me, you know, more wealthy or something, or more popular. Yeah, but I'm not going to do that. Not going to do that. Because then people would think less of me. And for good reason. Not for, you know, not just because I am who I am, but because I did something scummy that even I think is scummy. So why would I do that? Yeah. Between being selfish and mindful, you know, if you have, you know, preferences for how your funeral is planned, I think that's perfectly reasonable. You know, if it's for what you want to be done, you know, how you want to be seen, how presented at your funeral, things like that. And even in, you know, your everyday life, you should be selfish, not in a negative way, not to others' detriment, to any obscene degree. But you do have to be selfish. It's just in death, it's kind of hard to be selfish. Kind of hard to justify it anyway, beyond like things that you think would be cool and like helpful to others or neat in some way. You know, if you think that it would be best that everyone, you know, do whatever drugs are legal in your area. I say that to skirt the line here. Yeah, incinerated in the Muppet thing for sure. That sounds hilarious. Go for it. I love it. That'd be so funny. I don't know how your family would respond. You know, like they look in the casket and it's just a Muppet. Especially if you don't tell them that's what you're doing. That would be crazy. Probably traumatic. Maybe don't do it without telling them. All of them. Let's go to Amsterdam. There you go. Yeah, if you want to go somewhere where a bunch of drugs are legal, if that's what you want your funeral to be, and you can fund it for them, send them off to go crazy, sure. Like, if you think that they'll have fun with that, that'll be a way to remember you. Cool. They'll probably think you're alive and you played a prank on them. That's possible. God, that's so funny, though. A Muppet in the casket. Just... I'm sorry, you missed them. There are additional questions on that. Let's see, 86. How would you like to be remembered after you die? I think we kind of answered that. What would you like said at your funeral? There's a dude who wanted a recording to be played at his funeral. It ended up being a recording of him banging on the inside of the casket. That's funny. What would you like said at your funeral? Whatever makes people feel better. I can't even decide that. I can't even think about that for myself. I would hope that it would be something good. Jump scare IRL. Whatever the people who are speaking, which I would assume would be family, whatever they think will help others who do care, deal with the loss. Because I think that's kind of the point of saying something, is coping and getting over the loss of someone that you love. Who would I like to speak? Probably my siblings, assuming they're still alive whenever that happens. Just my family. I think Thomas, if he's out there, one of my friends, I'd like him to speak to if possible, although he lives on the other side of the country, so like, yeah, good luck with that one. Maybe he could write something in. Some of my friends, I would like to have them speak, or at least write something, if only to help one another. If they all agree that they don't need to say anything, that's fine too. I don't personally care. I won't be there. I mean, I'll be there, but I won't be there. But those are all the people that I think would know me well enough to say things that would help put others at peace with it. So that is definitely a challenging thing, losing people. Yeah. So anyway, ending that on a somewhat depressing but also comical note. Maybe I'll have Thomas talk at my funeral, but I'll make sure that he uses a Muppet to do the talking. I think that'd be pretty funny. But yeah, I think that about does it. Funeral should be low key. Yeah, have all the people at your funeral come up as Muppets. Oh, I've been catboyed again. Oh, hi, Tiefling. We're just wrapping up, I'm sorry to say. Sadly, normally, if it was a weekend night, going into the week now. I would stay up a bit later. However, I unfortunately can't. I have work tomorrow, and it is 10 o'clock at night. 10:15 now. I got to talking. Some people wandered in, so I wanted to make sure they got a good vibe of what goes on here. Of course, I do play games as well. That should be kind of obvious by the big old now playing sign behind my head. But the focus is on interacting with the chat and everybody. I gave up being competitive at games a while ago when I got carpal tunnel, so no worries there. I'm really just here for you guys. Now I have to run out this catboyification. It's a 3-minute thing. Takes a little bit. How you doing though, Tiefling? Hope you're doing well. The Catboy shackles. I've been locked in here. I'm stuck. It would be rude of me to leave after your first redeem of the night. Also, for the people who are new, if you didn't hear it the first time, I do also do script readings. And by that, I mean you can submit a script. It can be a copy pasta like the... Sea of Thieves. How is that, actually? I've heard vaguely okay things about it, but not much overall. But yeah, script reading. I will read a copy pasta, a shit post, whatever you want. As long as it's safe for work, I'll read it on stream. If it's anything that's like a you know, boyfriend supports you kind of ASMR type thing. I will do that, but it has to be at the end of stream, and I will tell everyone if they don't want to hear that to get out. CCZ is rotting. It's in the quarter dead, unfortunately. I don't have time. I've been doing other things, and it's October. I gotta do the scary games. Yeah, we were doing Phasmo earlier. I had Annie Wolf with me. That was pretty fun. Gotcha is scary. You're right. Man, I'm gonna have to do a whole stream of just polls and campaign when the new update comes out. That should be fun. I will. We gotta wait for the new campaign. And the polls, they have to update. Yeah, I played Silent Hill 2. That is up there. I don't know if the VODs are still there, but everything's on YouTube, like guaranteed. That should all be there. I know I had to get rid of one stream. I think on Twitch. It should still be on YouTube. I think I just cropped out the part that was a problem. Someone sent in a video, and it unexpectedly, it was supposed to be a meme compilation, but it had things I can't have on stream on it, so I had to cut that out. But I think they're all there. I think they're all there for Silent Hill 2. Well, I talked a lot of smack about the game while I was playing it, but it was fun. Mainly some of the voice acting was a little flat. It's okay, Clay. You didn't mean to. Yeah, some of the voice acting was a little rough around the edges, a little flat, as were some of the animations and stuff. So it could have been a better remake, but it wasn't bad. Everything really came together near the end. I do think the combat was a little weak, you know, stuff like that. But yeah, that's there. I don't focus on horror. That's what I've done lately. I did play pools. That turned out to be just a walking simulator for the most part. I still got spooked, but that's just because I'm paranoid. I think that's all I've played for horror so far. I tried Total Chaos, but that turned out to be a skill issue. That was pretty bad. I just couldn't progress because it was too difficult for me. It's a very difficult game, it turns out. I wasn't quite aware. And once it turned into loading saves more than getting spooked, it was kind of not so great. I do want to do collabs for the co-op games like Lethal Company and similar. But anyway, before ads start, because now Twitch is getting on me about it, I think it's about time we wrap up, because I do have to go to bed at some point. Lethal Company is fun. I have played it with friends before. Content warning too. I've seen some gameplay of that. That looks fun. I just need to get people together to do it. If anyone here is interested in any of that, make sure to join the Discord. I'll post the link again for the new people. It is also on my Blue Sky. Lethal Company, content warning, any of those other co-op games. Phasmo as well, of course, but that's kind of obvious. Let me post my Blue Sky as well while I'm doing it. Might as well. Oh, the Discord I only put in Twitch. My mistake. Let me make sure that gets to everybody. Have a good night, Clay. We'll be finishing up here in a second, so don't worry. I do quite like Blue Sky. If you haven't tried it, I do recommend it. I think it's a lot of fun. If you're smaller in the VTubing or streaming sphere, I think you actually get better reach there than Twitter at this point, because you don't have to pay for the, you know, the special perk of having an audience of any kind. Nice. Oh, do we? That's crazy. I follow so many people on there right now. I'm still getting to know everybody. That's where I met Tiefling, so among other people. But yeah, you can reach out to me there. You can join the Discord, send me a message there. Whatever you like, if you're interested in doing something like that, we'll figure out the logistics. I have one person I know down for Phasmo, but they're in, I think, European Standard Time, so that makes things a little difficult. But that's at least one. There's Annie. And then, you know, we'll figure something out. Time frames are a little difficult for everybody, I think, but get something sorted out. Anyway, thank you all for coming. I hope you enjoyed. I will be back on Tuesday night, 7 to 10 Eastern time, similar to this time frame. Yeah, it's about 10:20. Toppy said, get a Patreon for your boyfriend ASMR. I would need people to actually be interested. No? Why not? Yeah. Yeah. Don't do them like that. Oh no. Yeah. I've been told that before, so I don't know. Maybe I'll do it eventually if there's enough interest from people. I would need people to help me like pick out scripts and stuff because I do not know what good options are. Anyway. Just don't be doing that for free. Well, I only do like short scripts. I'm not going to sit here and read a 10-minute script, right? 1 or 2 minutes, sure. I think the longest one I've done yet, there's only been one that was ASMR like, and that was, I think, 3 minutes. And that was just a live reading. That's on my YouTube. It is there. Yeah, I mean, I'm not against it. I just don't have scripts for it and stuff, and I don't know what people would like and all those things. It just has to be safe for work. I don't want to go into the further territory. I want it to be where, like, if my family found out, they wouldn't be ashamed. They would just be like, oh, that's kind of weird. And then they'd move on after I tell them how much money it makes or something. But if it was not safe for work, I don't think they'd be as understanding. So that would be really awkward and weird, you know? But yeah, I'll think about that. You get enough people to say they're interested and I'll do it. That being said, I have to go to bed, and many of you should probably go to bed. So thank you again for coming. Hope to see you on Tuesday. Have a good night,